So we just took delivery of a new generator to help us through the winter. This one is a 28,000 watt peak and 20,000 watt running time. Weighs about 557 pounds, so it's a really big one. It's a Westinghouse. This is not sponsored, but it's something that we needed up here on the property just to make sure we have triple backup of power, because we're not going to get a whole lot of solar and sun during the winter, but we need extra backup situation in case one of them goes down. We have a backup of a backup of a backup. So I'm going to go to the unboxing and show you what we got here, and we'll get to see it together. So here we go. Packaged up pretty good. We got plywood topping.
And it's a tri-fuel too, isn't it? Aaron,
Huh?
It's a tri-fuel
Tri-fuel, yes.
portable
Yes.
generator. So it does gasoline, propane, and natural gas.
Yeah. Oh, that's a monster. That is a big, oh my gosh, that thing is huge. Wow. That thing is massive huge. That thing would have to get moved around with the tractor for sure. That is not. Let's see what we got here. This is something there. Battery. Got some wheels. Got some big old beefy wheels on it.
I don't think it has wheels on it yet.
Wow.
There's no wheels on it. We have to put the wheels still on it.
Yeah, we still got to put the wheels on it.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know. I might just leave it on the the skid. Let's see. That's the front, and here's the shaft for the wheels. That's going to go in. It's got two little pinholes to lock it into place. Got our pins, our keeper pins here. 1, 2. So that one's going to go right there. And then the wheel. Let's see. That's the outside door, I think. Let's see how that's going to fit. It's going to go this way. And then that's the keeper pin for that. is locked in. Grab 2 more. Lock the other wheel in.
Gotta lock that pin in too.
Yep.
First.
Yep, I'll lock this one in first. I'll throw this one on. And we will.
And then you put your hand right there in the way.
Yep. See if I can get my fingers in there. Lock it in.
Man, look
Tires
at
are
all
on.
these gadgets and gadgets.
I know.
It's even got a key fob.
Yeah, it's got a remote start for it. Got a couple of 50 amp, so we got 50 amp there. Got another 50 amp. Got a 30 amp 3 plug, 30 amp twist 4 plug, another 30 amp twist plug. Got 2 20 amp plugs. You got 2 more 20 amp plugs, so 4 of those. And we got a bunch of different breakers here to break it off. So we got 30 amp, 50 amp for the switches, and this is low idle speed, 20 amp. Nice. Okay. But looks like we're gonna have to have the propane company come back up because the hose that goes to this is much larger than the standard generator hose. So I don't have anything to actually hook this up to, so we'll have to have them tee off, and then we can run this into it.
And this is what we're, this is what we're looking at here. This is where the propane comes in. So we're gonna probably have to have this part here teed off. So we can go to this generator, and then we'll put the other generator right here and go from there.
Putting little bolts in for the lifting handle. Wrench. See if
And then it
that's
came with its own little toolkit too.
I just don't know if that's gonna get in or not. Might. Okay. Okay, so we got everything set up here. The hose that we're gonna normally run it to is our big 1,000 gallon tank. but that hose won't adapt to this. So I'm temporarily hooking it up to a 40-pound tank to see if we can get it started. So just to make sure everything's running good, and then we'll call the propane people up and have them tie in another line just for this generator. So if you want to come on over here, I'll show you what the front of it looks like here. So we got the on-off power button for the battery. So we'll go ahead and flip that on. Wait for it to program through. Shows that the battery's good. And we'll start it and see what happens. Off, and it takes a full 2.3 liters of oil to fill this up. So just so you know, when it comes time to fill it, it does take the full 2.3 liters of oil. It came with 5W30 standard, which takes you down to 20 degrees, but if you want to use synthetic 530, it will take you all the way to negative 20 degrees. So if you're in a cold environment, I would highly recommend using the synthetic 530 just to cover you for that low temperature. But since we're not quite that point, and there'll probably be another oil change before that kind of weather comes in, we will be swapping that out for the 5W30 synthetic. So, but it works. Now we're just gonna disconnect the propane tank and get it set back over on the other side of the shed where everything else is at, and go from there. I think I'm just going to leave it on the platform to make it easier for me to get it in and out of locations. So I'll just spin it around, come in from the front side, and then stack it in there. And then of course the tank right there, the hose comes in from the back, on the back side, which is going to be against the building, and you don't want the exhaust anywhere is blocked. So that's kind of what we're going to have to do. So there you have it. We've got power generator. This is our primary. We've got a backup, and we got another secondary backup that is in the shop right now because it's only running on gas. I want to make sure that it runs on gas and propane. So we have three generators basically: primary, backup, and a backup.
And then if push comes to shove, we do have a generator that's built into the fifth wheel too.
Correct. We have a generator in the fifth wheel if we need it. But this stuff here that will run the fifth wheel, but this is primarily to keep our solar batteries charged up in the winter when we're not quite bringing in enough sunlight to power everything up. So when we get down, we just charge it up, takes a couple hours, and they're fully topped off for another 3 days of power. So 2 hours of propane, 3 days of power. That's a pretty good trade-off, I think. All right, well, this is it, and on to the next project. We'll get this set in place and start our next project. Got a 100-pound tank hooked up to it for right now, temporarily, and got it coming into the shed. We've got it plugged in, and we are currently bringing in 7,200 watts, which is the max wattage that this thing can bring in. So it's bringing it all in right now. It says 45 minutes basically, we'll be fully charged. So, woohoo, working great.